Righty. This will be my first recorded game of Evoverse. I'm pretty excited on the desert deck for with my desert themed shirt, which was very intentional. Um, but this is a deck I'm really a fan of. So if you guys like it and do want to see a bit of a deck profile, I don't mind sharing at all. Um, I will very much enjoy talking about it because a lot of the card picks are very intentional, and a lot of the choices I'm seeing from other players, some cards that I don't think are as strong, or some synergies that I disagree with. So I'm happy to talk about that in a deck profile. Hopefully, we can actually win this game so that I'm talking with some degree of experience. We got a three, right? Four. Cool. So four on the first sounds pretty neat. Um, I mean, I might just kill his Crample, to be honest. I think that's yeah. So I'm assuming he couldn't play anything to protect his Crample because as the Ocean player, you definitely do always want to protect that guy where possible. And I'm also just going to use a block to get rid of Atomic Abomination since we won't need that early. I saw some people hating on Arc. It's like I was about to say it's one of the best like stage one evolves, but there's two, and Crampol's pretty good too. But I feel like it's one of the better evolvers. You're not gonna have like a stage one evolver that says like discard your hand, draw 20 cards, right? Like I don't know, it's chill. Like you'll get two or three reshuffles, which for a lot of the cards it's a plus one because if you draw a card that's just not good early game, then you simply go plus one. I don't know what to tell you. Um, yeah. Anyway, another thing I'm trying to figure out with this game is because you can only play two cards a turn, so you can't dump your hand. So you might want to set one of these cards, these effectors, face down. I don't know how much like effector removal's being played in the game, so I'm not sure how often you should be setting these face down in advance. I definitely think sometimes you can, especially if you draw like three of the same card because you don't mind losing it. But I think in that spot, I was pretty fine doing that, I guess. Um, so here I would like to play a Zonk, but we can't clear Frostboss. I don't want to shuffle my Draencore. I honestly don't want to shuffle Stonehawk. I don't want to shuffle Voidgrave. Ultimate Sacrifice, I don't want to shuffle either. Um, but I do want to take my chances at something else. Voidgrave's very good. I'm not sure I want to get rid of that. But it's like I too, it is looking like one of the weaker ones. I'd rather just trade a Stonehawk. To be honest, we can just play a Zonk. It's not like he's going to be able to clear our Rockabalk, right? Rockabalk? Rockabalker? Hold on. I might not know the name of that card. Give me a second. Yeah, five. We can't play that. And he'll probably kill this. We'll go into a Rockabalker. I'm pretty sure it's Rockabalker. Yeah, that's cool. Shout out, little dudes. So he got four because you plus one to that roll. So yeah, you can play that guy. That seems pretty good. So it's like a 50-50 that our Rocker Blocker here can clear this a world on a turtle. Um, and that should be our best option, I'd assume. Oh, true. Seems good. I honestly misread this card. I thought it was to do with the levels, like the stage or something had to be lower. But that's fair enough. That's fair play. Two, and we draw. This guy's back. And he'll be gone just as quick as he came. Drancor, that's good, but it's probably going to get shuffled next turn. I might be real. Um, what do I want to do? this is like a tempo deck, I'd say, and we do want to play up tempo. It's just a bit harder at the moment. I'm honestly just going to play a Stone Walk. I'd assume he'd kill it if it stays up. I think that's pretty good for our board presence. But a lot of the time I find myself just trading the Gaborks anyways. And that seems pretty reasonable, to be honest. We can't do much on that turn. And I want to save my Drankor for a Diabocadra or a Dark Water Shaman, same with Ultimate Sacrifice. So I want to keep my Evolver relatively fresh, whereas a lot of time on the Ocean deck, once I get my Crample a couple of times, I'll just like sack them through to a Cranchon, to be honest, because I just don't care that much about them living. So he's gonna have to kill Void Nestler at some point. Yeah, awesome. Clean. So we get the Frostbolas. I want to do something with that, but I'm not sure what we can do. We can just kill it off, to be honest. Two, not great. Um, yeah, we'll get rid of a Drankor, I think. This guy's back. Interesting. I was gonna say it feels like we haven't shuffled our deck, but we've drawn not this guy. Right after we've shuffled him, so I don't mind having him in deck though, because we can always void grave him. In hand, I mean, not in deck. I'll just sack Frostboss off. Like, it's better to sack him off than have him go back to him. I mean, like, I wouldn't mind void graving for a Rockabocca. Maybe I should have done that and sacked off my Atomic Abomination. The reason I wasn't is because I did kind of like all the cards I had in my hand. But I'm thinking that was a misplay. We should have definitely done it on this just to play that up tempo game. Um, and I might just redeclare my attack. Sometimes untap's a bit slow. I think that was a misplay, to be honest. I definitely think Void Grave, sack Dune Atomic Abomination, because then too, if he goes into something big, we can just Void Grave the Dune Atomic Abomination, right? So 6 is pretty good. We're not going to steal that. We don't use our steal token on dice rolls, because we can usually afford everything anyway. We use our steal token on Drancors, and I do that through all my decks, because Drancor is like one of the best cards in the game. I feel like any card that's a removal plus body is good. Same deal with Wrangler, but I just need to suss out how many face down cards there are in this game for me to figure out if that's worth it. So we'll take control of that, which is good. And he'll sack it off for me. Awesome. Pretty happy with that, to be honest. So I'm thinking we go into a Rockabocca and suss that out. Um, yeah, I'm thinking we do that. And hopefully we roll like a 4 or higher. I want to get a sunk out as well, just to play a bit of tempo again. That works. Like, seems true. So this 5 or 6 can clear that, which actually seems somewhat reasonable. Um, I'll Void Grave, I think, first. Void Grave Dune Atomic Abomination. Uh, Dice Phantom was also interesting. I think if we don't hit on Rockabocca, we might get Dice Phantom. But, yeah, we'll see. So we'll Void Grave this. See if we get Scaled of Betrayed. So Scale of Betrayal is a great card, actually. Whose power is lower than your revolvers. That's a great card. I need to read cards a bit better sometimes. Maybe we won't be doing a deck profile. So we got him out for free. Um, I'm honestly down to gamble with Dice Phantom. I want to play Zonk while I can, I think. Zonk's a good card. Jumper Blob seems reasonable. Yeah, seems reasonable to get back. So if Scale of Betrayal is a good card, then Grangle's a good card. But does Scale of Betrayal just kill Grangler in a lot of spots? Like, I didn't realize how good this card was. I thought it read, Like if they play the defender with stage lower than like your revolvers, which is far worse than power. Seems good as. Which is crazy because I think someone asked like how good this card is too and said surely it's a staple. And I was like, well, like it's fine. And now that's kind of an interesting quote to look back on, I guess. Okay. I'll just dice Phantom, see what the rat drags out of the cage. 4. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. We should be. Oh, no. I think I'll just like clear his board right, and he'll get back front pose. Oh, can he get back the other? He can't. Yeah, that's pretty heads up from Zach. He's a smart little cookie sometimes. I was so mean. There we go. So this is like kind of how the deck's meant to work, where you kind of get these boards out. It's not like coming together how it usually does though. Usually zonks are dying. I'm getting the caricature summoner out. Um, but I guess we're like out tempoing him, so I don't know what I'm complaining about. Like the deck's working, how it's built, how it's constructed. Yeah, like we get a caricature stalker enough. The word's kind of hard to say. I've only thought about it until now. And this is probably going to get sent to the bottom of my deck, which I don't actually mind, to be honest. So that will kill that. I'm just that have 240. I will. Well, now Rocket Block will just get sent to the bottom of the deck. Will I not? Because then, if he sends this to the bottom, then I can just Rocket Blocker and clear. Oh wait, sorry, I got my orders mixed up, and then we clear that. Yeah, sorry, that's my bad. And then what's going to the bottom? It's an interesting decision because I can like get this back out, but then this can be brought back off Void Grave so I can Karakator. I think that was the correct decision from him. And we'll just pass. And we have a good board, but he does have like more cards in hand if he can find a clean way to clear this. But we have good removal too. We got 3 removals in hand. And you don't want to ultimate sacrifice too much, but like I'm so down to get rid of the Ronky. I'm so down to get rid of Kronk too. Your first 3 evolvers you can get rid of. The 4th one you do want to keep. But yeah, everything else can go to be honest. So that can't kill anything. This is what I mean. We're playing a higher tempo game where he can't really kill any of our guys. This is another great tempo card. Um, we'll see if he betrayals. We'll give him a couple seconds, and then if we go that, and then we'll have to combine them, and then he'll get back a lot on the turtle. But that's better than getting back a diver catcher late game. So we'll do this, and then we'll do that. 220 plus 300, that clears it. Could have done this too, but like it doesn't really matter. And you can see we're playing a very high tempo game. Um, which is like, yeah, I don't know. We have like 3 removals. We should have set an ultimate sacrifice down actually. So next turn, let's say he gets a thick board out, then we can pop 3 things and probably win the game. Um, so yeah, that's my fault, but it's chill. So now we probably will have to Drankor and give him the steel token. And maybe ultimate sacrifice too. That's good. That means we can Drankor. You can Burrow Bug too, but we don't have our block juice. So yeah, I'm thinking just Drankor. Um, well, this is interesting. If we actually not, So yeah, Drancor Ultimate Sacrifice clears that 150 to 80, so we're not close. I think clearing his board's somewhat reasonable here. We definitely want to get rid of the Dark Water Shaman. And we still have two like void abilities that are pretty make our boards pretty thick. So we'll do that to pop the Dark Water Shaman. Let's hope we don't get Scale of Betrayal, because then we have to Void Grave Return, which isn't nice. Yeah. That card's good. I need to play it in my deck. Oh, that's fine. I don't think this card is particularly good, so I'm happy to lose it. Because now we just save a removal. So I'd assume that's so good. It's only like a late response, I feel like, if you make like another play and then want to make a play before the play you did. I feel like that's my take on it. And this dies, right? Yeah. So now I'm honestly happy to not Void Grave Return because I kind of want to get my dice rolls up, so I'm just going to Ultimate Sacrifice. I don't particularly think we need the 150 body on our board at the moment. So I'm just going to Ultimate Sacrifice that. It also means if this is a Scale of Control, which I don't think it is, because I think he would have played it by this point in the game, um, then we do play around that because the Shaman's very important to get rid of. And then we've played our 2 for turn. So imagine, for example, we had played a Void Grave Return previously, then we probably could have lethal him this turn because we probably hit on curve with. Oh, we just get like Dune Atomic Abomination and win. Yeah. So definitely should have played an Ultimate Sacrifice down, which I keep forgetting, and that is a misplay that I'll accept because then we simply go Void Grave Return because we flip this face up and then we just lethal. So if we lose the game, it's not an issue of the deck, it's an issue of me, which is something I'm happy to accept. So now Blobberator's down, and the the Blob Blast is out. So I think we win this turn. Yeah, we got another Void Grave turn, that's nice. So it's like attack that, Zonk plus Dune Atomic Abomination, just win the game. So we'll do this. I don't know what this card is, but I don't think there's any activators that stop this. And I believe we can just do that, and then these two attack that. GG's. Yeah, that was actually an awesome game, to be honest. I'm pretty happy with how the deck played out, and this is the deck. I can do a deck profile and talk about all the combos, but you can see it's just very high tempo. We're not playing too many effector cards. We're just trying to go creature after creature after creature to surround our board because the Ocean deck does have bigger creatures, but we can get wider boards, which first of all help us clear revolvers because they can like combine and attack to clear them. But it also means if Diablo is attacking like once a turn and we're just getting bodies out, that we can get into our block juices to clear it. Our Atomic Abominations, our Drancors, our Ultimate Sacrifices should be playable because we should have a. What is my cat doing? Because we should have like low evolver stages since we should have whiteboards protecting the early game. But yeah, that was an awesome game. Thank you guys for that. Yeah.